on falling timber. And you know, it's in my, because we're professional fallers.
Yes.
Our thing, it's either you're still or Huskvarna.
Yes.
I'm a husky man.
You're a Huskvarna.
Yes.
That's good.
Well, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Good,
And
good for the tour.
like, that's like saying Ford or Chevy.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
of course.
It's very, because I know the 461 still is a nice op.
Yeah.
But the 372 is me. It fits.
I think you should try a 572 then. After.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
When it's coming.
Yeah, I've heard they're going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Of course, auto tune and everything.
Yes.
Which
Perfect.
that's getting a little bit of a bad review from production fallers. Beautiful big factory.
Oh, it is. It is.
And how long has this facility been here, this factory?
This factory has been situated here, well, 300 years actually.
Wow.
It started here.
Okay.
Really?
Because we have a waterfall down the hill.
Okay.
So the
And that was the
smithy began
power.
there. Yes.
And I love this thing about the power with the water, you guys. I love it. Right? It's incredible. So it's all about the water. So we turn off now.
Our dealers and suppliers
Yes.
and visitors, you know.
Yes.
I have another view about everything in the company
The products.
than my colleagues
An
Yes.
on the
important
line.
view.
Yes.
Important one.
No, yes. I understand from A to B.
You have the external information as well as the internal
and I
information.
understand how difficult it is to get flywheels down to the factory.
Yeah.
I know
Yes.
the process.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
when they get angry, when we are lack of details, I know
Yes.
how much it is to
Yeah.
deal with that here. Well, right now we are 1,500 people working here.
Wow. And
In the factory we are about 500.
does the factory run 24 hours per day, or is it just one shift during the daytime, or does it
Actually,
run at
now we
night?
have some lines that are going on shifts.
Okay.
So when they are a low season, we produce about 3,500 products a day.
Wow.
And if everyone is on shift, we goes up until almost 6,000.
Wow.
Doubles, okay.
Yes, yes.
Shawshank, please.
I'm coming, Buckin.
Do you have a coffee? Do you like coffee?
It's okay. It's okay.
Yes. We have our local coffee.
You which?
Your tea?
Here, Huskvarna, yes. That's stands for Huskvarna. And they wear this logo.
Ah.
Yes, exactly. But do you know what kind of mark this is actually?
The gun sight.
Yes, of course. Yes. So this is been for the company
Forever.
forever.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's quite interesting. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And here we have the products that we here do that we dye in our dye casting.
Okay.
Yes.
It's aluminium and magnesium.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, it's Huskvarna, Johnson Reed, and we also have McCulloch now.
When did you plant McCulloch?
That's McCulloch, the first McCulloch right here. I think it's 7 years actually.
From Black & Decker?
Yes, I think so. So we do a small semi-professional chainsaw with a plastic
Case.
Case, yes.
Yeah. I'm a McCulloch man.
Yeah.
I run all old McCullochs from the 70s.
Okay.
I'm Huskvarna and McCulloch are my.
Yes.
I'm a true McCulloch
So
man.
actually we are making a lot of McCulloch next year, almost 70,000.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yes.
And
That's a lot.
all just the name basically,
Yes,
I guess.
yeah.
Because of their.
Mhm.
Have you used any of their past?
No.
No, of course not.
No.
Very interesting.
So
I'm
the-
glad.
So the new McCulloch is for the garden owner, like the house
It's more
owner.
for semi-professional,
Okay.
big gardening, small forest.
Yes.
For
We
common
call them
people.
homeowner.
Not the professional
No.
ones, so
No.
more common people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So put your goggles on and put that away.
Okay.
Isn't that interesting? So
Okay.
Yeah.
So it provides the village with water, the town with water. Yeah.
Doing some same things, eh? Same system.
Yes, exactly the same system.
Built as a Huskvarna factory.
Yeah.
Wonderful things. Well, we come out of the factory now, friends, and obviously it's, again, you're not allowed to film anymore. We knew that. But we're now making our way over to the museum with our lovely tour guide. It's been amazing. All smiles and knowledge. And she's a fitter amongst many other things. It's almost like she owns the place. Look at this. Beautiful. She's doing stuff. If you want, if you don't. Good. Yeah. We'll see how you. This is the history here.
So guys, this was the waterfall that started Huskvarna. The reason why the Huskvarna factory was put here was for the use of this waterfall for the water to power the factory. Just as we've seen all the way through Sweden, they've used the power of water for their industry. And the large green pipe you can see is now capturing the water from above and taking it down to the town. That's where their municipal water comes from, in this large green pipe that we see in front of us here. So very, very natural environment, even though we're in such an industrial, in fact, an industrial area, but they've made the environment around the factory itself really, well, they haven't made it, they've just set it into it. So yeah, quite amazing. There seems to be a real feeling here for trying to maintain the environment around what's built. They don't want to destroy the environment just because they are turning something into a productive area. So quite amazing. Okay guys, see you in a minute.
That's funny. 560 heated bar. So here's the start. Jim, how are you feeling at this present time?
Well, really looking forward to the museum. The factory, unfortunately, we couldn't really show you much anything in the factory,
Yeah.
but it was incredible to see the factory and see the effort and the technology they're putting into not just being more efficient and obviously making a better product for themselves to sell, but also making a better product for the end user, because a lot of that technology was focused on the end user in quality control.
Yes, it is.
So they've introduced new robotic means of confirming the quality on the line as the chainsaws produce. So she gave us an example where they'd found a fault and they were able to stop that and remove it from the line, and you know, no one ever received a saw that had a fault in it. So it was very interesting in that way to see how it's done. I had no idea how they made chainsaws, so that was very interesting.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit of hands-on stuff.
Yeah, and they do it from
assembly.
They literally do it from the billet coming in. So aluminium and magnesium is smelted there into the parts.
Yes.
And they make the parts, and then they assemble the parts, and then it goes out the other end.
I see. The only thing I see is carburetors coming in.
Yeah, carburetors, the plastic. The lower end chainsaws that have the plastic cases, they're not made in Huskvarna, but they're made just down the road, 20 kilometres down the road. So anything they outsource they give it to people in the area for environmental reasons and also to give the business to the
So
area.
they're meeting demand.
Yeah.
They're meeting demand.
Yeah.
And a real good morale.
Yeah. Yes.
In there, like people were happy, saying hi. I mean, you could see it was up. It's good. Good, good. Very important. That's what my job says. I've always known that for many years that a happy employee is going to be doing much better job. I always have had a happy job saying, walking by the guys and giving them a ball and throwing the jibber or something like that. Just keep it up. Keep it up. And pay. Hire good men and pay them well. That was in a book that I read called The Empire of Wood. And it's the story of the conglomeration of Macmillan and Bloedel. And if you're ever interested in the story of Macmillan Bloedel, get that book. It's called The Empire of Wood. And I'll tell you something, it's a great read. Johnny Bernstein, you should read it. It really is a wonderful story. They were both incredible men and have given so much back. I gotta pull out my vice. This will inspire me to pull out my vice. I've got one of those big vices. Sorry, Tim, what were you saying?
What was I saying?
You said something, look at, and then...
I don't remember that. Ah, yeah.
And Tim did, yeah, they own Jones now. Yeah.
So look, this river, the river was mighty.
Yeah.
Coming down,
Yeah.
huge river coming
Yeah.
down, and they were on both sides,
Yeah.
harnessing the power of the water.
Yeah. No, it's just, you know.
Incredible, isn't it?
Well, it is. It really is. Oh,
Here we go. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Lovely stone.
Come on now. Come on now, friends. Come on. I mean, come on. That's fine. Cook stuff. You know, I mean, really, this is not just horses. Look at this. Look at that scale. 300 years, friends. I mean, you know what I mean? Their sewing machines are just amazing. Look at this sewing machine from Husqvarna. Look at that. Look at how beautiful this is. Husqvarna, right on the foot. You know what I mean? Like these people ain't just whistling this Dixie. Look at these wood fenders. Wooden fenders. Wooden fenders.
And cork for your hands.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a machine, hey, fella? Oh, that's beautiful. I like ones like this. Yeah. Yeah. That's gorgeous. Just small back wheel like that. You got the keys? Yeah.
Lovely, isn't it?
I mean,
You need that in the Nemo, don't you? Go down the shops.
I would drive that around town. Ooh, it's nice. Ooh. Wow.
inte fått, nej. Okej. Nej, jag ska försöka ligga på dem lite grann här. Du vet att Mattias är bortrest, men det borde ju vara där helt klart. Ja, Jönköping. Jönköping själv kan man
Yeah.
We call it. So. Notice an artifact like that. Can you imagine finding an artifact like that or having an artifact like that? Beautiful. Look at this. This is the bicycle motor.
Yeah,
right there.
When they motorised the bicycle.
Yep, there's the bicycle motor right there. I love it.
Sorry, I thought about was mangrove.
Mangrove.
Yeah, it's a big tree. Not so big.
The way I understand mangrove is smaller brush. This one would better roll through these bikes. So if there's anybody out there who appreciates this, this is for you. You know, it's easy to do, it's like a tree. You think you're too busy to film them all. Absolut. Ja.
Yeah. Yeah, det är nog pepparna.
Ja.
Gatekeepers. Vad gör man? Ja, vad är det då?
Han var mycket full, men ni säger inte nu.
Nej, det blir inte det.
Nej.
Det blir bara ett par år.
Yeah. I guess at the time when they were making the guns, and they were also making shields, and
Yeah. Some of the wood here would probably just blow your mind,
it's pretty amazing, isn't it?
isn't it? Look at the wood. These would be all Husqvarna guns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. I have a gun very similar to that. That actually has interesting lines to it. That's a beautiful gun. Side by side shotguns.
Yeah. Lovely, aren't they? Worth a lot of money now. There's a cane, shooting cane.
Yeah.
You walk along with it like a walking stick, and you give it a pop if you need
Pretty
to.
amazing. Isn't it?
Yeah.
This gun is special for some reason.
Huskvarna,
Being in a case like that.
they made 15 examples.
Nu sveper skrik. Då kom man loss. Men fan, var det då? Jag sparkade så mycket jag orkade på smalbenen. Så man går på dem och slapp av så kan det hålla snabbt. Jag vet inte om jag fick den.
You've got WhatsApp. So you could just WhatsApp them.
I could. It's okay.
No problem.
Oh, don't worry, we can get high. Mr. Buckin Billy Ray, what was your impression of the Huskvarna Museum?
Kind of at a loss for words of the how many things did Husky build and make, and it's again I'm astounded. I'm astounded at the water. The water is the part that everything's built around water. They powered everything with water. It all starts with running water. You know, to come from the new factory down to this, it's almost like in reverse, eh? That we came in reverse, like we came from the new shop down to where it all started, which was just, I'm blown away. I mean, I knew Husky made sewing machines. I knew Husky made dirt bikes and bikes and stuff. I didn't know they made stoves and all this other stuff. and I didn't know they tooled everything themselves, and they did. Like, I mean, this is, I was blown away. I was literally blown away at some of the stuff, captivated really.
Yeah.
What actually surprised me, much to my dismay, of course, was the fact that there was not many antique power saws. Like, there's nothing from the 40s, 50s, 60s, nothing. Oh, well, that's not, I shouldn't say nothing, there was a couple.
Yeah, but there wasn't a focus on that, was there?
Not
in
a
the same way
focus,
as there was on the motorbikes and everything
Yeah,
else.
there was a focus on the motorbikes, the sewing machines, the guns, major focus on the guns. So, yeah, no, but still, anything old and that has history, I'm interested in. So, I was pleasantly surprised at this whole operation here, the whole experience, the Husky experience, you know.
And also to find it in such a natural setting, isn't it? Where you think that factory, the new factory, would be in some huge industrial estate and everything, and it's not. It's up against the back of the forest.
Yeah, it is. It's right.
You
in
walk
the
out of
forest.
there and you've got the back of the forest, and then down to here. So
Yeah.
the setting's quite amazing. And as you said, I think that the difference between going in the factory and seeing all that the robotics and the modern assembly, and you see all of that, and then you walk down here and go in the machine shop where it all started, run from water and those leather belts.
Yeah.
The contrast
Yeah.
is what was, very interesting.
Yeah, and now of course we're waiting for Mort.
Yeah, Mr. Mort.
Mr. Mort's coming up, so Mr. Mort, we're waiting for you right now, and we're excited to meet you. So we're just sitting here waiting for Mort. But no, I was really surprised, really surprised. This building is from 1868.
Yeah.
So I mean, and it was built as Huskvarna's.
Yeah.
That's where they built their stuff.
Yeah.
That's where it started.
Where it all started, making rifles for the Swedish Army.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. And then other, wood stoves, lots of castings, eh?
Yeah.
Lots of casting going on.
Heavily into casting.
Heavily into casting.
And then more and more into machining as they became more skilled.
Yes. Pretty incredible, friends. I hope you enjoyed what you saw here. I mean, as I said on some of my stuff here, that to come and enjoy it is one thing, but to come and share it with others like we're doing, I felt myself a couple times, something I wasn't really interested myself in, but I thought, well, we've got people. Is that Mort right there? It is. There's Mort. Keep that film rolling. We got Mort here. Mort, old boy. That's crazy, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came.
Bridge was shut down.
What was that?
The bridge was
Yeah,
shut down.
so I have to take a detour.
Hi, Mort.
Yeah.
I'm Tim.
Hello.
How are
It's
you?
Tim.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Yeah.
Okay. We did the same thing. We had the GPS this morning, and it sent us up the hill and back down, and
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
But
Very
Good to see you.
Excellent. My
Yeah.
man. I'm glad you came.
yeah,
How far of a travel to here for you? An
it's
hour or more?
1 hour and 40 minutes.
Okay.
So not bad.
No.
Oh, good. Good.
So when you're going down the stem, you can do almost. So it's
Chunk it out. We in the beginning, not the beginning, but let's say.
So guys, this is the Mortmobile, and as you can see, MTM, Skog Service. And Mort's partner is called Tommy, and they cut wood.
What's your name again?
My name is Lasse.
Lasse.
Yeah.
Lasse.
From Huskvarna, Sweden.
Yeah,
And
Sweden.
Huskvarna is the best town in Sweden.
Yes,
Yes,
we know
we know
that.
that. It's beautiful.